Come on. Command has been given. Crank him up.
Let's go.
When I say I don't know, I don't know.
Let's go, baby.
Now, the Morning Drive.
Buckle up, everybody.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It's a game changer.
I listen to you guys every single day on my way to work.
Well, again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on the radio.
You guys are amazing.
What are you doing over there?
I'm going to the top.
The Morning Drive with Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
To the bat balls.
Sirius XM NASCAR Radio, Channel 90, live and on the air for this Friday, April 14th, 2023. Mike Bagley here in Del Marvelous Studio 1D. We've got Pistol Pete Pistone at the Paisan Palace in Chicago. Sammy and Davey are in Studio 134 of the Beltway Bureau in our nation's capital. We welcome each and every one of you to this Friday morning and happy end of the work week to you, Triple P.
Good morning, Bagman. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday to one and all. Checkered flag on the week here at TMD, but the green flag in the air tonight at Martinsville Speedway for a triple header. Ready? Are you ready? You all in?
Yes and yes. Yes, I am ready. And I am in.
Okay.
You?
Yeah, I am. I'm
Y'all
ready.
in?
I'm in. Weekend is here already. Fast week. Well, I mean, I wasn't here Monday, so that sped things up. But still, we're flying along, looking forward to the weekend, and looking forward to a couple more days of this nice weather here. Bottom drops out, as you were saying yesterday, for us on, well, guess what? There's actually 80 today, 82 tomorrow. Snow showers on Monday. Ouch. Yeah. Happens.
Yep.
Happens
That
every
time
spring.
of year.
Happens every spring.
Yeah, boy.
So I will soak it in here today and tomorrow for sure.
We're going to go back to, we're going to 87, I think, today.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be in the 70s, like tomorrow. And then it's supposed to rain all day. And then we're going to go into the 50s. So we're going to go back to more normal, like, conditions here coming up. Or a little tad below normal. We're normally in the 60s, but we're going to drop into the 50s. But it's all right. It'll rebound. It's that transition time of year where can't make our mind up if we're coming or we're going. These trees out here, man, they're in full bloom. Cars are green. Everything's green around here, these parts. And not talking about of the foliage that's popping out of the pollen burst that continues to happen.
Well, I can tell it's spring around here because for us, we don't have the allergy issues with pollen like you and Sammy do. But so the windows have been open, which is great. But when the windows are open, that means every day around here, there's some sort of engine running for somebody doing something. Landscapers, tree trimming, leaf blowers. It's like, can everybody just take a break? Just relax. So I have I'll confess this one on the air. So I've been, after the show, most days, I've been trying to go for a walk. If I go through the whole neighborhood, Baggy, and I go through all the cul-de-sacs and everything and come all the way around, it's about 2.7 miles, 2 3/4 mile, right? That's not bad, but not a run. I mean, just a nice walk. So I put the AirPods in and I fire up something, either music to listen to, BPM, just to kind of keep me going, so that, or a podcast. So yesterday.
What was that again? What?
So yesterday, I was listening to a podcast and it seized up. It stopped. It happens sometimes. So I went to look down at my phone to see what was going on, and I walked right into the mailbox on the corner of the street. Bam.
Oh, boy.
I mean, like,
Full on.
if it was a cartoon, little birdies would have been flying around my head, kind of a thing, right? It's like, what the? And then what's the first thing you do when you either fall or trip or walk into something?
You look around to see if anyone's looking at you.
Absolutely.
Or if somebody's got a camera on you or a video thing.
Thankfully, there wasn't the second part, but there was a group of landscapers at one house that all got a little bit of a chuckle out of watching the dumb guy walk into the mailbox. So that happened yesterday. I'm okay, but I'm going to go back at it again, guys. I'm going to get right back out there when we get off the air. I'm going to go for another walk today. Just not around that mailbox. I might take another route.
Just like Chase Elliott said, you can injure yourself doing anything these days.
Right. Well, I wasn't snowboarding on my walk.
No, but he just said, but you did injure yourself by walking into a mailbox. So, keep doing your extracurriculars, Petey.
Well, the good news is that I was going to have Josh Berry in for me today, but I was able to answer the bell, so I'm all right.
Well, I think Maz should put a rule in place that you can't walk around the neighborhood because if you do, you may injure yourself and you won't be able to do the show.
Did you see? Chase obviously did his Zoom press conference yesterday. He was also on the Pat McAfee show. What's your guys' thoughts about doing it in full uniform, driver uniform?
He was at a photo shoot, He's at a photo shoot.
He didn't explain that to the one that I saw. I'm like, why are you in the uniform? Relax.
Yeah, it was a photo shoot.
Okay.
And,
He's ready to get back.
And then he was on. Yeah,
That's what I thought.
He's been
Okay.
sleeping in that thing for the last week, probably. Just
he
want to see what
washed
it
it.
feels like again.
That is the ultimate onesie right there.
My leg still fits. All good.
Little footies on it. Yeah, okay. I just thought it was interesting because the some of the sports talk guys here saw him on Pat McAfee, and they were like, more athletes should do interviews in full uniform. Can you imagine like LeBron doing a one-on-one with his Laker jersey
Imagine
on?
Jalen Hurts coming with eye black and his shoulder pads on. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, that makes sense that he was doing a photo shoot as well. Got it.
All right, couple things over here. First of all, last couple of days I've been dealing with something with my eye. And you know how you get like a grain of sand in your eye or like an eyelash, and it's very irritating? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't going away. And I flushed it a couple of times. So I decided to go to urgent care. Like, get in there, take a little look. What we got going on in there? So lady gets in there, Roxanne gets in there. And she, Roxanne. So she pulls it down and you have sty. Okay.
Oh, ooh, I hate those. I've had those. Ugh.
Yeah, they're very painful. Very painful. And I thought that's what I had, and I was looking to get like some sort of an eye drop to help get the thing down. So I paid $40 for her to tell me to put a warm compress on my eye.
What?
3 times a day for 10 minutes. See ya. We're done. Wait, what? Can I get something? I don't want to get infected when I'm coming up on a weekend. All that. You'll be fine. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
Roxanne.
Wow. I thought there was something like, I'm not making it up, I think it's like Sty Away or something like that. I thought there was a medication you put on those things. They didn't even give you that? Damn.
Nothing. I got told to use a warm compress.
I believe it's Sty Be Gone, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just kidding.
It's good.
It's the power of Pine Sty, baby.
Sty be gone. Yeah. Well,
So I got done with Roxanne and that fantastic medical advice that I got from her. And as I walk out the door, what's staring me right in the face? A brand new state-of-the-art Taco Bell in the parking lot of the urgent care, which, by the way, that trip to that urgent care was by design.
smart.
So get in there and, oh, son. Well, I sent you the picture.
I mean, that was a variety of products there for your order, I thought. What'd you get? What was it?
Well, I got 3 tacos, or was
Right.
it 4?
I
3
don't
or
know.
4. I think 3.
Number 4.
I don't know.
What were those little containers on there? What was that? The salsa?
That was cheese.
Oh, cheese.
No, it's cheese. Because they brought back the nacho fries, and then you have to have a little tortilla chip dippage. So I got a little of that.
Cheese.
Only 3 tacos.
3.
I
Okay.
I walked in there. Oh, that's right. I sent you the picture, so it was
Yeah,
3. Good.
yeah,
I'm not a
yeah.
tank ass or anything. Get 4.
Good thing you're right by urgent care. You can make a return visit.
I was going to say.
Right. So I walked in there, brand new. I mean, this thing opened within the last couple of weeks.
It looked new.
Brand
yeah.
spanking new.
Yeah.
I want to tell you something. Their air conditioner works. Yeah, I was freezing. If you notice, I sat in the sun. I felt like a cat or a dog sunning myself to try to get warm while I'm eating this. And it was delicious. Oh, son. I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. Matter of fact, last time I had Taco Bell was with Jeff, Alex, and Ryan at Phoenix before the truck race last fall. That's the last time I had Taco Bell.
I can't remember the last time I had it. And I'm not like I'm staying away from it. I just don't think about going there. I just
The last probably 2 or 3 times Tori and I have gotten Taco Bell, after eating it, we've said,
never
I'm
again.
never eating Taco Bell again. And I think it's finally stuck. I think we have, it's had to have been a couple years now. And look, I ate it a lot when I was younger and stuff, and it was good. But now as an adult,
Sparingly.
it just does not sit with me very well. That was Davey, not me.
There's that. There's that. See, I used to do the Friday bean burrito once in a while during Lent when I was trying not to eat meat, and that was not a good idea.
You have it with some bean water?
Poor Shelly.
Hot bean water.
Hot
Yeah.
bean water. He's drinking some right now.
There it goes.
So we got that done, got buttoned up, and started doing some other things, and then decided, like, you know what, I'm going to go around the corner to the local diner. Haven't been there in months. I'm going to go have a little dinner.
2 meals out in one day? Who are you?
I know,
Look at
right?
this guy. Look at this guy.
I've not done this in, like, again, you get me a little warm weather, I go from being a shut-in to can't get me in the house. So
God. You
I
go from Howard Hughes to the Bagman. Look at him go. Darlin, how are you?
Whoa!
He does have some of those jars in the house, but I don't. He told me not to go pick them up or anything.
Those long fingernails when he's going to pick up his food.
Okay. Over here. Back. See? Again. Over here.
Sorry, Howard.
There we go. All right. So I go around the corner, and literally it's right around the corner from the house. So I pull in there, and as I'm getting out of the car, all of a sudden, I hear police sirens. I hear the helicopter. I see people running, and I'm like, here we go. Here we go. Week ago, we had the problem over here at the mall, Christiana Mall. And I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm in the middle of it. Took the video, and TMD microphones were literally there. No, I shot the video and showed it to the guys, but I mean, the helicopter's on I thought he was going to land in the parking lot. I'm like, no, what are you doing over here? Because what I'm describing was happening across the street. Well, we found out that it was not any type of crime. It actually was a guy that was on a motorcycle and got punted in this intersection, and they had to air flight him over to Christiana, which, by the way, that's about a 5-6 minute run. He had to be bad to be airlifted that close, so they got him out of there, got him over there. Hope he's okay, or she's okay. They are okay, whoever that is. And so, but I thought for a moment that we were going to be involved in something that we didn't want to be involved in, and then proceeded to have the worst diner food I've ever had in my entire life.
That was going to be my
That was such a
follow-up
disappointment.
question. That was going to be my follow-up question.
I love diners, but this one's gone down the tubes. So
Really?
now I've got to find another one.
Okay. Well, so
Then that was a Thursday.
that's
Now,
a good Thursday. That's a good Thursday. It is.
It's going to be a better Friday. I'm going to Philly tonight, so buckle up, everybody.
Oh, boy.
I may find myself at the other corner of 8th and Walnut before it's all over with.
Well, get in there and say hello.
Either
Steven?
Penn Medical or Steven Singer, depending on when I get there.
Make it Steven Singer, please, if you don't mind. I had the house to myself last night because Michelle went down to the city with Mia to see that play. I haven't even seen her. I was sound asleep when she came back. And didn't do much. It was just nice. I watched the last Blackhawks game because it was the last game for Jonathan Toews.
Sorry.
As a Blackhawk, yeah. Philadelphia beat them, yeah. It wasn't so much about the game, the Flyers, but it was more about him in his final game. And I'm not going to lie to you, I watched it in the intros and I kind of welled up a little bit. It meant a lot to the city and to that team. 3 Stanley Cups, and he's gone. So that was my night. In addition to, though, I thought maybe you guys were going to go there. Isn't there not a celebration in our nation's capital that the National Football League resident of our nation's capital will have a new owner? How about that?
Yesterday was a good day.
Yes, it was a
very-
great day. Are you kidding?
Hang on.
What?
It was a good day. The deal in principle has been announced. I need pen to paper
Yeah.
because
Me too.
they're also keeping somebody else in queue. And if they sweep in with a higher bid, then Josh gets blown out and Magic get blown out. And so we're not there yet. It does look like there is a sale that's imminent. I need to see pen put to paper and be finalized.
But it's going to happen, which is
I need
almost
to see pen to paper. It was a good day yesterday. Optimistic day.
It's a great day for me.
But we've been down many roads. We have watched this individual just drill this franchise into the ground, and it's going to take us a bit to climb from the wreckage. But we had daylight.
So you have no issue with one of the owners being a Philadelphia team owner in the 76ers?
I like the Sixers.
Or Magic Johnson. I mean, my point is, those are not Washington, D.C. people. You have no issue with that?
Well, I'm pretty sure, and I'll have to double check. I believe the guy who also has part ownership in the Sixers, he's a D.C. guy. He grew up in Bethesda,
Okay.
Maryland. He went
Then that
to
makes
high
sense.
school in my county. And Magic, he's a Michigan State guy. What's not to like? I got a DMV guy and a
Calm
Michigan
down.
State guy.
David, calm down. Relax. Calm
Yeah,
down.
David?
Josh
Michael?
Harris is from Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Okay, so there's a
Also,
connection.
okay, well, this is kind of crazy. He's worth $5.9 billion. So
What?
the thing that he just purchased is more expensive than his own net worth. Obviously, he has other people helping him purchase it, but still, like, dude is going all in, it seems like, to.
Hey, you guys need it. Just to rid
billion.
just to rid your city, that team, and the National Football League of that guy, that Snyder mess, that's worth it for everybody.
Once
if you
pen to
ask me.
paper, there's hope.
Let's
There
get
is.
rid of that guy. What a mess. What a mess
Well,
of an owner. Wow.
He is probably the worst owner in the history of sports. Would you not agree with that?
He's certainly right up there. Marge Schott might be on that list.
James
there,
Dolan's
the
on that
Reds.
list.
There's a couple, but I think
He's there.
Just
He's there.
publicly, like there was like some teams were bad because they were just the people owning the team were just in over their heads and inept as owners, and some people were just jerks and just jerks. He's both. And you just can't be both.
Yes.
You can be a jerk and you can be good, or you can be a nice guy and be not very good, but people still might like you. But when your team sucks and you're a jerk to people, because there's been numerous stories about how he was just not a very nice person to like regular people. So yeah, of course you're going to get run out of the city. I hope they just build a new stadium in the city now. Like,
Well, they should.
If they can get a new team and build a new stadium in DC, do something with RFK or whatever, do something over there. It would be better. It would be insane.
Phenomenal.
Insane
That
for the
was-
city.
That was the plan before all this name nonsense got going.
Right.
As far as his stubborn nature of not wanting to change it, because what's his face? The former GM that got blown out. What's his
Casserly?
name? No. The one that just left within the last couple of years. He was working with DC folks.
Oh, Bruce Allen?
Bruce Allen?
Bruce
Yeah,
Allen.
yeah.
He was the ticket in, but the holding pattern got created with the name and his refusal to change the name, because the plan was to level RFK and then rebuild it into like what they have in LA with the Rams and all that, and then make that area and revitalize that whole area. And then that got totally nixed. And then now, where's the stadium going? Don't put that thing out in Ashburn. I'm telling you.
Man, that's far away. Yeah.
Woodbridge, baby. Down
least our-
95.
well, I'm
Why don't you put Fredericksburg and call it a day? How about that? Make us drive down there.
It's way
Right.
too far.
My favorite Marge Schott story, though, real quick, she used to own the Reds. Miserable person, right? But the people in the Reds organization despised her because she would go on the field before the game. She would smoke cigarettes and put the cigarettes out on the AstroTurf. She would like just throw the butt down and then stomp her foot on it, and it would burn little holes on the AstroTurf at Riverfront. And she let her dog Shotzi run wild and free and do his business wherever he liked to do his business on the field. That's the owner of the team, Marge Schott. Marge,
Well,
she's awful.
Yeah, but this guy took a legendary franchise, a legendary brand and team, and now it's one of the worst in the National Football League on
not good.
several fronts. So good luck resurrecting all that. Now, going back to your point about Josh owning the Sixers, I don't have a problem with the Sixers. I don't have a problem with Phillies. It's those Eagles. This ones that I have a problem with. But Magic, it's like I guess I got to buy some Lakers stuff and some Magic stuff now. Hopefully, I have no problem rooting, Magic, because he owns part of the Dodgers, right?
He owns the Dodgers. He owns a movie theater chain. He's unbelievable. He's got his finger in a lot of different pies. Yes.
I got no problem with that. Yeah, no problem at all. Yes, Sammy.
Maybe he could buy those Patti LaBelle pies. Put that finger in there, too.
Magic Johnson owns part of the Dodgers, part of LAFC and the MLS, and part of the LA Sparks in the WNBA, and hopefully part of the Commies.
Look at him go.
Do we change the name, though?
What? No,
I don't think
his
so.
name's
Just
Magic.
change it back to the team. Washington football team was so good. It
Yeah.
was so
WFT.
good.
I love it.
But now that you have the Commanders, I think it'd do
There's
more
too
harm
much-
than good to change it again.
There's too much equity.
I think
in
you have it. You just stick with
Commanders.
it.
I think you change the name just to purge it with the previous administration. Just to, when you're blowing that out, you blow it all out and you hit the reset button and you go to zero. That's what I think you should
What do they just call them? The Snyders? Or the Dans? The
Schneiders.
Washington Dans.
The Schneiders. Ms. Romano.
The Tiny Dances.
How about the Washington Magic?
It's already been used.
already got
Orlando.
the
Orlando.
Magic.
You got a basketball team named Magic.
Well,
Well,
it's not a football team.
What about the Washington Magicians?
Okay.
Not to be confused with the politicians, which we don't have anything to do
Or
with.
the
right?
Illusionists? We could go Illusionists.
If you want to watch the fan base disappear, well, I'm sorry, that's happening already.
You probably can't go Washington Johnsons
Right.
on that one, I would imagine.
I don't think we'd go with the
That's why I
Giants.
typed that into the chat. Didn't say it out loud.
Yeah. Thank you, Sammy. All right, coming up, bottom of the
It's
hour.
Friday.
Here we go. Headlines. Oh, yeah, you can tell, can't it?
Y'all
Can't
in?
you? Y'all in? We're in. Headline check number one. Coming
Oh,
up,
I'll
bottom of
tell
the
you
hour. Oh, hey there. Martinsville weekend preview right after that. Got a big triple event weekend coming up at Martinsville. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll give you things that we're going to be watching for. And in turn, we will take what you're going to be watching for as well. Of course, the headline issue of the day, Chase Elliott's back. I'm sure that Chase will be a topic of conversation this morning. Coming up around 8:50, we will have the calendar for you. Coming up at 9, Jordan Bianchi of The Athletic will join us. Ryan Burgundy will join us from Front Row Motorsports. He's the crew chief for the number 38 car. So we'll check in with Ryan, and we'll also, in the fourth and final hour, give you our Wizard of Oz, our fantasy lineups, our picks, our prop bets, Monday headlines today, and don't forget Tino Patino's best bets intertwined in there as well. It is a Friday, April 14th, 2023, and we are so glad you are spending your Friday morning with us here on your home for NASCAR.